Great to have you join us on Arthouse. I'm Melinda Akinlami. I hope you're enjoying the month of January. Let's give you a rundown of what we have lined up on the program today. We have an exhibition by an artist who is reminding us not to drop the ball as the world is still grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic. Then the beauty of African culture is revealed with its fabrics, fashion, and forms at a gallery in Lagos. To a group exhibition by several artists who are becoming. But as usual, let's hear words from our wordsmith for this week.
Our wordsmith and art piece for today is from Olufemi Adedeji, titled The Drummer. I'm ready. It's time to work. I've got to make people smile. I've got to make men dance to forget their sorrow. I've got to make women do their great dance. This is my destiny. It's what I should do. I'm iron. I'm fine with my inner spirit. And my ancestors are with me. Ashe.
Mark's Faces in the Lockdown is a solo exhibition featuring works of art done by an artist at the Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos.
The national lockdown occurred in the thick of the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, a scenario which took Nigerians by storm, although they'd already been observing the trend from its origin in Wuhan, China, to how it moved to other countries in the world. The chain of events left an impression on this artist, Emmanuel Ekefre, and he pours his heart out in his art.
The Mark's Faces is about the situation we are in now in the world, where COVID is bringing so many death and sorrows into the world. So I decided to make this exhibition, at least that people should learn more of what they have known about distancing and hand washing and mask wearing, like the other one there that you can see in the PC, and that people should try to keep themselves safe.
Globally, there are still masked faces. This artist has rendered it on large canvases using designs and motifs in this solo exhibition at Thought Pyramid Art Center in Lagos.
This collection is titled Masked Faces in Lockdown, and it deals with how African masks have been part of our tradition as Africans, and this pandemic really brought the world to adapt that tradition and make use of the masks to protect themselves from the current pandemic going around. And then behind me, we have my favorite piece of this collection. It's titled Ikpe. It basically means there's strength in unity.
Looking at some of the pieces, one can notice flags from various countries linked together, showing that the world is indeed a global village.
My style of work, I call it Ujai contemporary arts. That is, I try to bring social life and other cultural setting in Nigeria together. And I like to cover everything I'm doing in my own canvas, so that wherever you look at my painting, you enjoy it. And I love colors so much to add to the ugliness of the mask of Africa.
Like one of his images, aptly titled, "No one is safe until all are safe," this contemporary artist is reminding Nigerians that the storm isn't over yet, vaccine or not. People should still abide by all COVID-19 safety precautions, hand washing, social distancing, temperature checks and more, which has to become a lifestyle, at least for now.
That means that no country in the world should say that they are free, while other countries are not free. Because any country says that they are free, they are not free because of communication and traveling from one place to the other by the people. So there's none is safe until everybody is safe from this pandemic problem we are having in Nigeria.
Emmanuel Ekefre is an artist who's exhibited locally and internationally. His massive brushstrokes show stories and influences which are always linked to his Akwa Ibom origin. So he's celebrating culture while sending a message across through this exhibition.
An old hand encouraging everyone to stay safe while new forms and fashion are being displayed at the Quintessence Gallery, still in the commercial city of Lagos.
Quintessence is one of the oldest private galleries in this country, which makes it a big part of Nigeria's history. To spice up activities within the space, it's hosting a different crop of visitors who are here not just for the forms, which these sculptural pieces reveal, but to see the wearable art come to life. A way for this institution to reinvent itself.
Quintessence is an institution more than a store, founded by Chief Mrs. Oneokbako and Gabriel Olu Oneokbako in 1973. Through the years, the business has seen and gone through changes and the ups and downs that come with the Nigerian and African environment. The company was founded as a vehicle to promote African arts, crafts, and culture, and has become an authority within the sector and an inspiration to many other entrepreneurs within the sector.
Quintessence has been around since 1973. It's a household name in Nigeria. If you know Nigerian fashion, if you're looking for the original Nigerian, 100% Nigerian-made stuff, this is the place. And the same goes for our products. Eyes of a Lagos Boy is fully produced here. The printers, from the cotton picking up to the point we make the dresses. So it connotes originality, and that is what we stand for.
The sleek African-inspired outfits and accessories which usually hang with the paintings, sculptures, and other creations find expression in Style Zero, another way to inspire the society.
Our mission is to inspire our community through advocating, promoting, and portraying the beauty of African arts and crafts, while providing our customers with a compelling shopping experience.
As live models strut, the works of art placed beside them further emphasize the rich, elegant, and comfortable designs such as Bubu in Adire from Kano, Agbada in Asho-Oke from Ibadan, Oyo State, Buba and Shokoto in Batik from Oshogbo, Osun State, showing that every inch of the country has its own unique style.
Being here today has been amazing. It's something we've been planning, and it's the second year running of this show, fashion show, showing our culture, showing the people we are, speaking for ourselves, not allowing others to speak for us. And that's the main idea behind this Eyes of a Lagos Boy project, collaborating with Quintessence.
For the gallery, it's a breath of fresh air to have this kind of fusion that celebrates culture, the glue that binds us together.
I so look forward to seeing more growth, seeing us harnessing into our own essence as Nigerians, as Africans, as human beings into our cultural sense. So I like what I saw today because I see it as it's a way that he's telling us that more is coming.
The show climaxes with a performance by Lagos-based dance group Dexterous Empire.
Your arthouse experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on television. Interact with us on our various social media platforms. See any edition of Arthouse on our website or YouTube page. Join our very interactive Facebook page by joining the group on Arthouse on Channels. We're everywhere.
Nice move there to promote our tradition. And talking about culture, we'll be seeing more in that direction, but that will be when Arthouse returns in a moment. Do stay with us.
My art responds to the dynamics of continuity and change in my neighborhood and the global constituency.
And there is so much excitement, especially regarding the works of art you sent in this week. Take a look.
And these are the works of art you sent in this week. The works of art you sent in this week explore different issues. For instance, this acrylic on canvas work by Frank Undubisi is showing beauty. While Little Energy, Great Enthusiasm is a work done by Innocent Chikeze on acrylic on canvas as well. Then this mixed media work by Moses Obiahabo is just showing the Arigugu Festival. Then another artist who is working on acrylic is Light Ghana Ghana with this one he calls Celebration. And a departure from all the acrylic works to this mixed media called Words I Speak Well, done by Salisu Omonu. Then The Best Therapist by Lucas Kumba is also rendered on mixed media. Then this calabash is done by Abu Mutaka. Illusion is done by Tomiwa Adelagun. It's a semi-realistic drawing. Then Chiamaka is what this artist, Charles Lewis, has titled this piece, rendered with acrylic, pastel, and charcoal on canvas. Then an acrylic on paper work called The Nigerian Youth is done by Elizo Okun. Then we wrap it all up by showing you Achike Anayo's first piece for this new year, done with acrylic on canvas. Those are the works of art you sent in. We encourage you to keep them coming and put your best foot forward as always.
It's a full house at the Terraculture Gallery in Lagos as art lovers gather to enjoy this group exhibition titled Becoming.
Becoming is about growing into yourself as a young artist. It's about really finding your space, finding your own form of expression and really going deep into it. And as a result of that, we have artists that are really, really diverse.
Different techniques, styles, and concepts are displayed in an array of art forms due to the mix of artists involved in this project.
What we're trying to do is trying to bring a community together of creatives. Creatives, I'm talking about artists. I'm talking about sculptors. I'm talking about everybody that has a mind of trying to create something different. So that's what we're on about here, and I mean, as you can see, it looks really, really nice.
They explain the issues that have caught their eye and how they capture it in this exhibition.
As we can see here, there are 3 works I am exhibiting in this exhibition. This is called the past, this is the present, and that's the future. So these actually come together to form who a person is. A person stems from their past, who they are now, and who they will be in the nearest future.
The 5 Naira piece, that's like my favorite because it tells a lot of stories. It's telling stories of how when I was young, I really had to always spend 5 Naira, and then the hand is my friend's hand, the 5 Naira is my best friend's 5 Naira, and I've kept it like since. And it just makes me realize that you can actually do more than you ever expect.
This is my favorite piece because it is a celebration of femininity. There's a kind of, as a woman, I'm not sure if any other person can understand, but most women will understand the shame and the reduction that is associated with female sexuality. A lot of women are made to believe that you're supposed to hide your sexuality or be ashamed of your sexuality or reduce your sexuality. So this is kind of a celebration whereby this is the truth, my truth about sexuality, whereby the female sexuality is fruitful, it is lush, it's a pleasure to be female.
Here is my work, and my idea behind this work is just to portray the relationship with kids and the environment, how they relate to their environment, how they reciprocate the kind of things they get from their environment, how they show it to the world. Here is a smiling baby with a good laughter on her face. So it's showing how the environment got to impress the baby and how it gave it back to the world.
The works of art reveal how each artist is navigating the world by showing these issues through their photography, woodworks, paintings, and other installations.
And there's more where that came from, but that will be when you tune in next time.
Coming up on the next episode of Art House. A children creative station organized by the National Troupe of Nigeria stages The Rejected Blessing at Abeokuta, Ogun State, written and directed by Pamela Udoka. To this exhibition of sculptures of Princess Elizabeth Olowu and Ellis Erimona to complement the Igu Festival organized by the National Gallery of Art. Then female artist Chinze Ojobo shows us what makes her works tick as she takes us through a studio engagement. Do remember that your Art House experience doesn't have to end when the show is not on the television. Go to our YouTube page, view, like, and share the program.
That's the program today. Thank you so much for always taking time to enjoy the show, and continue to view, like, and share as well by visiting our social media platforms, especially our YouTube page. I'm Melinda Akinlami, encouraging you to stay safe and keep being creative.